Quick tip for fixed angled knife sharpeners, and this even can work for freehand knife sharpeners. So the tip is I take rubber rings to wrap around the knife. You can either come around the handle right here after it's clamped, or you can spread it around the blade if you can. There is all different size rubber rings. That's what I use. I use the silicone rings. You can get a multi-pack for all different size blades, and obviously you can use these for other things as well, right? They're gaskets. So but you can also use zip ties. Zip ties also work. A lot of people do it like that, where you just zip tie it around right there. That also works very well. Rubber bands can work, but I like the rubber rings. I can double them up and make them thicker, or make them single to make them slimmer. And, they're very affordable and cheap. And if you look, you can see how it stops the stone from hitting the aluminum and the plunge grind, but I can still get all the way back to the edge bevel, to the back of the edge bevel, which is really cool, so I don't have to worry about it messing anything up. Now, if the plunge grind does hit the edge, it's going to create a smile no matter what, but this will prevent you from just actually annihilating the back of your plunge and your scales, possibly flipper tabs, things like that. And then this yellow tape right here, Captain tape. Everybody always asks me about this tape. It's Captain tape, Kapton. I link it in many cases in my full-length videos. I don't know when or where you're watching this at, but in my sharpening videos, I typically link it. But it is an abrasive resisting or wear resisting tape, but it's very easy to cut. So if you did need to cut out a shape or something, it's very easy, but it's very resistant from like diamond plates and things like that. Of course, you can wind up wearing through it, but it's a lot more durable than anything else, and it protects the blade, from the clamps and things like that. If there is a tiny bit of shifting, you're not gonna have to worry about it scratching the blade. Again, this works especially well for fixed angled knife sharpening, but also works very well for freehand knife sharpening, especially on certain blades where you might want to protect them.